And the new type of mission I was talking about wasn't the error zone. I forgot what they're called. The bug out area? I don't know. The glitch zone? Hey, it's Toadette. She made absolutely zero effort to try to find Toad. Cool. Reunited, the happy couple. So glad you're okay. I'm fine. Who I'm really worried about is Princess Peach. She looks mad. Jeez. She's like, you don't have to worry about me. I'm a strong, independent woman, Toad. I don't need your frickin' help. All right, so let's go back to Peach's castle. Make sure everything's all right. Certainly not. We need to find... Oh, yeah. Still angry. And more mail. Another message. Congratulations on getting this far. A wise man once said, if I have 3 hours to chop a tree, I'll spend 2 of them sharpening my axe. What in the hell wise man is chopping down a tree? If he was smart, he'd have a gas canister and not worry about it. I urge you now to return to Princess Peach's castle and do just that. Prepare yourselves for the fight to come. Thank God. All right. You may be wondering how. In the time it took you to read this email, I've updated your operating system. It now includes a new GPS warp mechanism I call Spling. The name's a work in progress. Anyway, simply activate it and you and your friends will return to Princess Peach's castle immediately. Oh, our biggest fan really is our biggest fan. Well, that's amazing if true. I suppose I should give it a... Uh-oh. Kind of ditched the toads there. Sorry. We'll come back and grab you later, I promise. But welcome. I'm glad she's just waiting outside of her castle, unprotected, unassuming. Look at her. Oh, Mario, thank heavens you're all right. It's so good to see you. You've probably noticed this, but the Mushroom Kingdom's been torn apart. You have to do something. This is all your fault. You shouldn't have jumped into the vortex, I'm telling you. So, our new friends. Why, yes, I am a Roomba, Your Highness. I clean things. I also get your mail. An autonomously intelligent scientific research and operational assistant. We call this one a Rabbid Luigi. I know, original, right? And Rabbid Peach. Ooh, she must be having an existential crisis. She's taking her cosplay a bit too seriously. Yes, their friends are also quite spirited, as you can see. She's like, but what can you do? They're raving Rabbids. Appears as if the Rabbids we freed from the Megabug's control have ended up here. No worse for wear, either. Well, they keep popping in just like you did. Yeah, they did. Fell from the sky, unhurt, unfazed by the fall damage. Look at him go. Yeah, they've been quite busy. I suggest you take a look at what they've built if you have a chance. Indeed. I think that would be a great idea. I believe there's something called a Battle HQ, something along those lines. And then we've also got ourselves the museum. They love to collect souvenirs from the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, that's not going to be worth a lot later. Come, let us see for ourselves what your cousins have been up to. Indeed, lots to do here. Although... Speaking with Peach is one of them. Be sure to visit the Battle HQ. Alright, I know. I don't need to hold my hand. Do a cinematic camera swing towards it. Yeah, this is kind of the Ubisoft hand-holding that they're known for. However, we decide to head this way. We'll notice that there are a couple of things under construction. I'm not so thrilled with the Rabbids' work thus far. Let's hope this project of theirs is more constructive. We'll just give them a second. They literally just crash-landed. Also, hey, a fossilized spiny shell. We must find a way to restore it, and then spend the rest of our time trying to avoid it. Damn straight, Beepo. I'll take that for $1. So we head down here. There should be some things to collect, some things to inspect. There was a statue here at some point. This looks familiar. Definitely not traumatizing in the slightest to Mario. Took the Mushroom Kingdom Departments of Public Works 3 years just to get the permits for the statue. Are you telling me that there is like a Mushroom Kingdom equivalent of Animal Crossing, and it takes 3 years to get one of these projects in line? If so, that's a game I want to play. Also, I love how Mario runs like this. Just how he has his like arms deeply behind him. It's hilarious. It reminds me of like, you know, being on the playground in elementary school, and you'd always have that weird kid with the overbite named William and really long shaggy hair just like running around by himself in the field, and he would always wear like weird Digimon shirts and like old man sweatpants. It was weird, but he ran like this. I don't know. You know the guy. Anyways, check it out. We got new gold artwork. Cool. I very much enjoy that. For the silver chest, there's a small little animation there, and I always like seeing what they're gonna do. But as we run over here from our elementary school days, let's go see what's hiding down over here. Another chest. What could you possibly be? Geyser Goombas. Interesting. Yeah, so technically we don't even fight Goombas in this game. So yeah, take that, Nintendo. This is my favorite Mario game on the Switch. Actually, I'm not entirely kidding. Let's go move over here and actually check out the Battle HQ. Fortunately, you'll be able to access this before fights, so don't worry about always coming back to Peach's Castle. For now, let's go inside and explore, because we've had it updated to include the Pixel Pack. Cool, vintage pixelated. The Pixel Pack weapons are available for use, and in addition to that, the Steampunk Pack. Elegant, stylish, and retro. Please and thank you. So we can select our team here, and obviously, as you can see, we're gonna have a couple of other members join us. Gee, I wonder who any of these characters are. I couldn't imagine that there's any. Never mind. But here, this is where things get interesting. You can look at your stats for each of your weapons, and the one that we started with, Lightning Shark, is gonna have to get out of here. For 500, we could buy something that'll increase this marginally. Bounce damage is good, and the chance for bouncing is 10%, and it's essentially like a critical in a sense, in which it'll do extra damage, and for bounce, it'll move enemies back, or that might be push, I don't know. But for example, the Rumblebee we got has honey damage. If you honey an enemy, it sticks them in place, which is really nice in certain circumstances if they're right in the open and you want to keep them there. So just keep in mind that there are some ups and downs to each of the weapons, and plus it does plus 20% damage against Ziggies, which is really good, and you might want to re-equip based on your situation. But what I do want is the free of charge Fragmenter, which is, if we equip it, significantly stronger than any of the other weapons that we can buy at this time. So, Hell in a Shell, I just noticed that, huh? All right, maybe I should just buy this one on just the basis of its name alone. Hell in a Shell, what do you know? And then there's plenty of others that we'll eventually be able to unlock, and secondary weapons we can't access yet, unfortunately, but we'll get it soon enough. Next off, instead of the Fuchsia Fury, we have either the Red Wasp or the Retro Deflator, or he just jumped up on here. Can you go away? He's being weird. Obviously, we're taking the Retro, and these packs are available if you get the Season Pass or whatever, and so I just did it because why not? Want to save some money. I'd only be able to buy literally one weapon. And last but not least, although Luigi's not much of a powerhouse in this situation, the ability for, ooh, the Turbine is good. The burn chance, like that. We've got hoppers. We'll see that later, but clearly this is the best chance. A 50% chance to push. That's really good. If you push enemies out of bounds, I guess, of the stage, it'll do additional damage. And typically this early in the stage, it'll be fatal, so just keep that in mind. But I really like the way some of these look. The Slam Held. It's just like, once we get new weapons, I do want to take a look at them, because shooting them do have different effects, and they look cool, but I'm too poor. And unfortunately, we won't be able to access the skill tree for a while, which is not great, because that's where we can increase our movement and our damage and things like that. So still a lot to this game to uncover, but that does it for the Battle HQ. We don't need to look at the museum, but we'll just pop in and take a little gander. Just see what we're dealing with here. So lots of things to collect, including tarot cards, models. See, like, look at this. It looks really cool, and some of the other ones we get later are really impressive. I just wish you could kind of like zoom in more. But they're cool, and well worth the time to just, you know, take a look at them and see. I love the hubris of the sunflower who just gave us like a model of himself just being extremely happy. Which is good for him. I mean, that's good. Self-confidence as a flower is rare nowadays. Obviously, we also have some artwork, which is really cool. I would recommend getting some of these too, even if some of these renders are kind of odd. It just adds a bit more dimension to the game. And obviously, music. So, we already know how that goes. But first, look over there! Hey. These clever Rabbids have outfitted a cannon so that it can launch us back to the ancient gardens. This comes in handy as our mysterious helper gave me the power to warp to Princess Peach's castle. And the cannons can send us back to the front. Nice. So, yep, we can go back anytime we want, should we have the desire. But before we go, there's a couple of other things that we can take just a quick look at. Here we've got the washing machine of justice. Yeah, combo washer and time machine. Else I'd take a trip to the French Baroque period. Do you think for a creature slash piece of equipment like yourself that would be an appropriate period to teleport yourself to? Because I have a feeling they probably don't have chargers down there, and it wouldn't really be, you know, interesting. I guess the game is just saying that Beepo is an art nerd, that he should get lost. We got more music. Ziggy's Battle. I'll take it. Of course, there's going to be stuff here that we're not going to be able to collect entirely yet, and this is also kind of our link to other worlds, and obviously, we won't be able to make it there. So, if we wanted to, we could head to the canyon area and, you know, explore here, but unfortunately, we cannot push. So, not worth our time. We'll just ignore it. Move on, and check out this other piece of construction going on. Fascinating, my sensors detect a near-field communication. Let's return later. Indeed, definitely want to do some co-op stuff. That would not be fun, right? Who knows? And over here, just a circle of coins, a ring. Do I get anything? Oh, hi. Please and thank you. So, Toadette, the new model. Oh, and Aureus sneezing. He's gonna, if he knocks over the switch, he's eyeing it. I might need to go and grab him, make sure he is seized, that he has no opportunities to record this or ruin this recording session. Boy, I'm doing a great job of doing that myself. And we head down over here, collect a couple of coins, and then spooky, spooky. Oh, look at him. Poor thing. I don't sleep myself, but if I did, I'd probably dream about intelligent machines taking over the world. Wow, that's real dark. How dare you? That's not something you should probably admit to the heroes of our story. I'm not gonna lie. But I do really like this world, just how you can go entirely around Princess Peach's castle and just kind of take it in, because the game looks gorgeous also. I mean, this has Nintendo levels of just polish to it, and it's really nice. I like it. It has a distinct style. And although it's not like super realistic graphics, oh my god, 8K degrees of everything, it still looks good. It looks like a Mario game should. And that does it for our round trip visit to Peach's Castle. You can now get out of here and continue on with some fighting. Welcome to Mario and Rabbids Adventure of the Kingdom Battles. Let's keep on going. Let's see what else we can do over here. Probably some stuff. Can't move this, unfortunately. So we're not good. We're not good at our job, except... Hey, here we go. Oh, got a happy-ass bumblebee over there. Just excited, just happy to be able to pollinate and not get eaten by Venus flytraps. I keep getting that video in my suggested videos on YouTube. It's weird. I don't know why or what its purpose is. So I've seen nothing to indicate that I'd be interested in seeing Yellow Jackets getting eaten by Venus flytraps, but by God, if it is not satisfying to watch, then I don't know what to tell you. Check it out. We got a gold chest, and it has a new weapon, the Bois Blaster. Like Van Gogh, Rabbids often practice their craft with tortured tributes of themselves. That's amazing. I might have to buy it on that merit alone, which, you know, calls into question my spending habits. All right, so we're just about done here. Can't quite do this. Oh, wait, this isn't where I need to go, is it? I can't control anything there. It's up here. Okay. Well, let's go over here. Unfortunately, we can't walk up ledges. Well, let's step into the cannon and continue our journey. Focus attacks on something, etc. Prioritize. It pretty much is basic common knowledge here. And keep in mind, yes, dash when possible. So we're back here. Toad and Toadette scrambled off to the bedroom, and we're here. Ready for World 1-3, I suppose? I might just call them zones until I find a better adjective to describe them. Like, I don't know, the whole World 1 Level 3 thing is unusual, but that's alright. So let's start it. Danger from above. Oh no. I kinda hate this aspect of the game, actually. Only when it's used against me, you know. But based off the title alone, you already know what's coming. Let's do it.